I love him, but he's your father.
Which means I didn't choose him.
Oh, wait, that's right. That's right.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Did the flag story start when you moved classrooms?
Before.
It was before.
Well, it started, well, okay. It had to go all the way back to the original room
Okay.
because I didn't have a flag at all. And I had the small 4x6 magnet on my desk. It wasn't you, but somebody made a joke about what are we supposed to do? It's on the desk. And I'm like, look, salute it if you must. It's all they gave me. That's just how kind of it started with not having a flag. And when we relocated to the new room, I don't know where I got it from, but I got that little dinky flag and I hung it up
Yeah.
on the top of, you know,
The corkboard.
Corkboard, the top of the
railing.
corkboard, right. And it was just small.
Okay.
And I don't know who made fun of me about it, but
I'm not sure. We did still do the pledge in the morning,
we
right?
did.
With the announcement?
every morning.
Okay.
And someone was making fun of me.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
Could it have been Alex, maybe?
I didn't want to name names, but yeah, I think it was.
That's
I think
okay.
it was. She's a little, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, because you were doing art, and I said, well, if somebody with some ability, you know, wanted to paint a flag, I don't care how big it is, wall size, you know, it'd be great. You can do that in the room because they painted my podium. I had the fleur-de-lis, how do you say it, on the podium, and I wasn't a French teacher, so the kids came in one day and they spent all day painting this tropical theme to go with the Tropical Thursday Donut Day.
Yep.
And I rocked that, and I said, look, you did that, they did this, you, another student that loves me, could, you know, paint a flag.
So it took over a year,
Yes.
but
Right.
I made this, and we
Well,
decided.
more than that. You said, well, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So-
pallets were real big 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I'll go get you a pallet. You can paint me a flag. And like,
Yeah.
that's a little beneath me. A little beneath my ability. Anybody can do a pallet. So, but you said, and you're really busy because you just started the silhouette, right? Didn't you? Is that too early?
Probably
'Cause you were
because
starting
that
to-
was junior year.
You were starting the silhouettes with the risky jobs. And
Yeah.
you were getting all those really good angles looking up at, you know, guys on skyscrapers.
Yep.
And
Yep.
It was beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to compete with, you know, scholarship opportunities. But I will pay for the paint, something.
Yeah. So we decided on more of a kind of rustic, like wood look, and I remember talking about potentially. Well, because I asked what you wanted, and we
Anything, something.
and we talked about potentially like burning it just slightly to make it look a little more old, but then it was a little you don't really want to burn the flag.
Yeah.
So
That's not how you start your day. But
Yeah.
Right. But I like how you say, like, we decided. By we deciding, it was, I'm thinking of doing this. Cool, whatever you say. I think it's going to be great. And then I would run home and tell Amy, you know, she's not doing a pallet. She's going to like do some like wood or something. She's like, her dad has some scrap wood in the
no,
garage.
I went out and bought this.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll give you some money. Like, no, we'll work out the details. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never took any money from me.
I don't think so.
No, I know you didn't.
Yeah.
'Cause it was
You
like,
bought me a yearbook though.
Oh, big deal. It's
Yeah.
a graduation gift.
Yeah.
You know, which, to go on record, okay, I don't buy all my TAs gifts. Okay, at least one or two every year though.
Yeah.
You didn't get shoes though. You got a yearbook. Emma got shoes.
Yeah. But so I found a nice image of a flag waving that was royalty free.
Little plug there. But
Yeah.
Don't sue me.
So I got the wood, and then first I drew out everything.
Mhm.
I drew out all the stripes, all the folds, all the stars, which the stars was not fun.
Well, no, slow it down. You did this. You without putting all the wave in. You first sent me, like, you penciled out the
Yeah,
flag, and you
yeah,
were sending
I
me
drew
like
it.
teasers. Like, I'm really busy, but this is what I threw
Yeah,
down. And then
I
I'd see
drew everything
something.
out in pencil.
I'd run to Amy and go, "Oh my God, look at this! Holy cow!" I just
Yeah.
wanted like some paint on a wall.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna come in with like a projector and put it up on the wall and just like trace it after school.
This was all freehand.
Yeah.
No projector.
I like it's like royalty free, and then you just started like tracing. And you're like, "This is what I got, but I'm real busy." Okay.
Yeah. So
a month went by.
So yeah, I drew it on pencil, and then I blocked out a color. So I just put a flat color of white, red, and then the blue, and then
sent me a photo.
Yes, and then I went out and bought a jigsaw. That was my excuse to go buy a jigsaw.
But you texted me like, "Hey, this is a great opportunity. I wanted a jigsaw."
Yeah, exactly. It was only like
and
$40.
I'm like, woo, didn't have to buy a jigsaw.
It was just a $40 Black & Decker jigsaw. And then
borrowed one.
I wanted one. We've used it a lot since then. And then I cut it out, which cutting it out was not easy with the curves, but it went pretty good. There's a few chips, but that's okay.
Don't tell anyone.
I don't care. And then it was just the painting process. It took over a year, because.
Well, you were busy.
Yeah, I was in between other projects.
And it's not like your STEM teacher didn't give you projects too.
Yeah. So then it was just painting, and so like I started with the red. I put in like the darker shadows, like I painted all those out, and then I kind of blended it, and then I went in and add some more value, some more highlights, some more
to the
shadows.
layman, what does value mean? Like when you're talking about
how light or dark a color is.
What's the value?
So yeah. So like a red, it's just adding white or black to it, sometimes with a little other colors mixed in, but just to make it lighter or darker. So it's just a lot of painting, blending, repainting, reblending, and to kind of make it look like the folds were continuous, especially painting like the different stripes. It was a little tricky to make it look like the folds were continuous. So. And then you didn't end up putting it in your classroom.
Well, you brought me this thing. I almost cried. I may have teared up a little. Those allergies were really hard. And I was like, oh my God. Because you stopped sending me photos. It was like I thought you just forgot about it. And I didn't contract for it. There was no money, so I figured you got
the red and white, I didn't take any pictures of the blue.
No, you didn't.
No, because it was just the flat blue, and then it was done.
You penciled like 5 stars, and that was like the last photo I think I got. And I was like, oh, okay, she's busy. Gonna go off to college, forget about her teacher.
So it's just, I didn't take any progress photos of this.
You gave it to me though before the end of the year. This is like, was it like, it was long before you graduated.
I'm not sure, actually. I have, I know we have it. We can look in pictures, but, I think it was before the summer.
Oh, I know it was, because...
Yeah, because it was before graduation.
Because you gave me a hard time I brought it in the class, and I was going to put it up, but they've already dropped stuff off my board, so I didn't want to put it up on the cork.
Yeah.
Because I was in the new lab by then.
I think you got it when you came to dinner at our house, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
Your dad presented it to me. Big fanfare.
Yeah, of course.
We tried to get the conference call with the whole family. Your sister didn't want to have any part with us. Yes.
But, well, it also probably would have gotten destroyed somehow at school.
Oh yeah.
Especially with everything going on.
And now I'm moving rooms again. So what the heck?
Think a little bit of your service background is why the flag means so much to you in the first place, possibly, right?
Okay, it's a hard call. I don't know. Did we talk about this in the flag? Because people wear flags and all that kind of stuff, and I'm never going to do that. So even commissioning, to be able to do the flag, I wanted just a regular flag. Maybe we talked about why there's gold around the flag. But a little history of the flag. I don't normally like flag things because the flag is important to me. I did 24 years in the Air Force. Not bragging on that, but it's kind of ingrained that the flag is important, and sacrifice that people have come before me that have made my career possible and my life in America possible has always kind of meant something to me. So I don't like to tarnish it in any way. This is a little weird. But she did such a phenomenal job. It's not as if it's tarnishing the flag, but it's kind of capturing a moment, and it's historical. It's reminiscent of a better time for America, the way it folds and flies. You know, it's very nice. It's emotional when you see it, and I like that. And again, when I saw it, I didn't like. I can't leave this in the classroom, so I brought it home. I thought I'd double side, Velcro it up. And no, so I keep it upstairs.
Yes.
In the office, and I tell myself I'll pick up a flag somewhere for the classroom. But it does mean a lot to me, But especially because you made it, it means even more. I keep looking at it; it's just really beautiful. So I don't think I can. I don't know if I can say what you think. It's hard.
It is emotional.
Yeah,
It's really captured. I thought she captured the essence of a moment of a flag having a good day. You know.
Yeah. Right. Now where's my flagpole? My LED underlighting.
You can do that part.
Yeah, you could go ahead and show the back of that flag, that piece of wood that it once started upon. I don't think people really quite understand.
Yeah, it's just a piece of wood.
Oh, now we know when you gave it to him.
Oh.
No, it's not when I got it. That's when you finished it.
Yeah, that's when I finished it.
Because you didn't have me over until, I think it was end of November, beginning of December. Like we said, we've got to get together.
Well, it's finished on. Yeah, you got it shortly after. You can see, even in the yard signs and the magnets, you can actually see some of the grain in the flag, which I like. Oh, you didn't. You can just see it in the pictures and everything, but I like that the grain does show through, even though it's all painted. So.
Only up close though. Does it add to the shadows? I mean, it adds to the ripples in the flag.
It adds to some more realistic texture for me. That's what I think, at least. But you can see it in the, especially in the yard sign, because they are.
We talked about glazing it, and you said you liked it raw.
Like putting.
Right, like an epoxy on it.
Yeah, I like it.
You told me don't do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean like because I didn't want anyone to touch it.
Yeah, there is like a protective glaze on it, but it's not any kind of epoxy or resin or anything.
Okay, we'll put it back.
Yeah.
I'm kidding with you. What, girls?
Well, thank you for giving the history of how it went from a thought to the end. And thanks for your time today, guys. Appreciate it.